Pop check, pop, recording, pop, tap, boom, pop, pop, boom, ba doom, boom, boom, ba boom, ba boom, boom, ba doom, boom, 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 ba boom, boom. It's the Throttle Talks with Rich and CJ. That's it, right?
All right, guys. So, my buddy Nick, who I've known for a while, called me the other day and said, "Hey, man, I got a new truck." And I said, "Oh, cool. What'd you get? Like a Toyota Tacoma or like a little Chevy, you know, like Colorado?" And he's like, "No, I got something a little bigger." He sent me some pictures, and I said, "What the fuck, dude? That's ridiculous." And you know, the picture showed, you know, him trying to park at the workplace and all this other crap, and it was literally ridiculous. And so I said, "Hey, let's meet up. Let's do a little short, quick video of the car, and you can see, or the truck, you can see how massive this thing is." Those are like normal size freight containers. That's how tall this thing is, and you can see parked next to my car how ridiculously.
Dude, I think the top of the tires almost to your roof line.
So
46-inch tires.
and then you can see my car here when you come to side profile how crazy this truck is in terms of height. So anyways, you know, I don't know, this looks spectacular. It's pretty ridiculous. It'd be pretty cool if the Throttle Dogs at one point could just like hoon the hell out of it. But you know, he just got it, and he's got it just, you know, you did the paint protective stuff with Protective Film Solutions up there. Yep. They did a great job.
Albert NorCal edition there, they did a great job.
So, so you want to, hey, Nick, do you want to let us know about this truck? Let's walk around a little bit from the front.
So started life as a totally bone stock Ford F250 Platinum. It's 2016. Then there's a company in Tucson, Arizona called MegaRexx. And basically it's kind of Singer-esque, where that they don't sell any other parts or anything, and they will only do their full package for you. So Jeremy, the owner, CEO guy over there, will go through with you and help you build essentially a Swiss Army knife for exactly your needs of what you need and want to do. And he'll take your truck, and about 2-3 months later, depending on how crazy you want to get, it'll come back to you, and this is the end result. So full fiberglass front third, full fiberglass back fenders. The only thing stock from the outside aesthetically is the tailgate and the cab of the truck. They take decommissioned MRAP wheels, military spec wheels that are rated for 10,000 pounds per corner, with 46-inch Michelin tires, and fit that on there, notch the firewall, move the front axle forward, and then do custom suspension work to get everything squared up. So technically here we're only looking at about a 4-inch suspension lift, and all the rest of this is all tire and rubber. So what's nice about it is you can go drive the hell out of it.
It's only 4 inches of lift?
4 inches of lift suspension wise. It ends up being 9 inches taller than a stock F250. And that's all attained via the tires mainly. And since the fenders are blown out, you don't have to put this thing up in the sky to fit the rubber. So that's the beauty of it. So essentially it looks like an oversized Ford Raptor that can tow and has gobs of torque. So this one's spec'd with about 1,240 pounds of torque.
Did you say 1,240?
1,240 foot-pounds of torque. Yeah, so it will smoke these tires.
That's ridiculous, man.
Yeah. So we actually, this was the solution to a problem that we had. We picked it up. We got a place down in Baja, and we really like to fish offshore. That's my passion. And we got our boat down there recently, and I have a Cummins diesel, and it came up short trying to tow it to the house. We got like 25% dirt grades, and the boat's about 10,000 pounds. So this is the solution.
It's a pretty fucking amazing solution, man.
Yeah,
Okay, what's the color of the exterior?
This is Nardo Gray off of the Lamborghinis and Audis.
Did you guys hear that? This is a truck that's Nardo Gray. That's pretty cool, man.
Started out as some sort of red metallic color, but good luck finding any because the guys over there do an absolute killer job. The firewall's done, everything's taken apart, glass is removed. They only do things one way over there at MegaRexx, and this is what you get. So
you want to go?
Up the front,
let's walk around the car a little bit, and then tell us about the truck.
You can see,
you may want to turn. Can you turn off the engine because it's kind of loud?
So all the creature comforts of a normal Ford F250 Platinum that you get. So AC seats, pano roof, touchscreen nav, and all that. Backup cameras, and everything is retrofitted to work.
Dude, there's a little dial here. Is that your like?
That's
your turbo boost shit.
That's for some external compressors. So we got 3 different compressors on this.
I thought it was a dial to see how much rolling coal you can dial up. So if
that's up top.
for the pre-I, you can put it max.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so it's got a little knob up by where you put the key in there, and it can go from 1 through 5 different settings. One of stock torque levels on up to 1,240 pounds.
Cool.
All at the click of a button. Ends up being about 40 psi of boost on the 1,240 pound setting there.
40 psi equals 1240 torque.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Every time I say that. So.
AK will get up the hill. But yeah, as you can see, the paint job's done right. Everything is done. There's not a spot of red left on this thing.
They did a really nice job with the wrap, by the way.
Yeah. PFS Albert over there did an absolute killer job. We got the spare just sitting in here right now. It took 3 of us to get it in there. It's about a 250 pound.
Dude, how are you gonna? Let's be real here. How are you gonna fucking like actually change your spare tire on the highway, man?
Honestly, I mean, I don't know how many plies on these tires, but they're bead locked, so you could go home with 0 psi in these tires and you'd be just fine.
Oh yeah.
The sidewalls are that rigid. They're made for 10,000 pounds per corner.
I see.
So since we're going to Baja and we're going to be doing some crazy shit down there, we figured it was best to have one. So it's just in case, but we're not even going to roll around with us. It's just going to be back at the house.
And you just got to ride with a bunch of friends who are like, bodybuilders. It's like, okay.
Yeah, Tom Young, are you around? We need to change the tire. We're going to call you.
It's our buddy Tom Young, yeah.
You can see underneath there too. Mag High-Tech diff covers. That's extra capacity to keep things nice and cool. The suspension on this truck currently is Icon, about a 4-inch lift with some Bilstein shocks. But we are going to be redoing that here in a couple days. Looks like we got a brand ambassador deal worked out with Carly Suspension. We're going to be fitting likely a Dominator setup on here. There's going to be just shy of trophy truck status. So you're talking whoops at 40, 50 miles an hour.
It's called Dominator?
They have a few different packages, but that's what we're looking at.
Because obviously when you build parts for trucks, you can't really call it like, little Pinky or like fucking something. You have to call it Dominator or like,
big words, big strong
like,
words,
anime or some cute shit.
But yeah, it's going to run King shocks on it. We're super excited about that because the ride quality is pretty good right now, but we're really looking forward to, basically right now it's more set up for, mild off-road use. We're going to make it more off-road centric, so to speak. And it's going to be tailored for our lifestyle down there. So it'll double duty as our tow rig and also be able to run out to the East Cape of Baja and do silly Baja things, run out on the beach and run up the dunes and drive over cactuses and whatnot.
And people.
And people, and cars and donkeys.
And you won't even know. You'll be like, what was that? I thought that was a cacti. No, that was like a family of P4.
Yeah, so, I scoured the internet for a couple months trying to figure out the solution to this problem, and I was looking at F350, F450 dualies and whatnot, and I came across a video on YouTube, and that's when I knew I had to find one of these things. But basically, it was one with the same exact spec as far as the body and the size of the wheels and tires, but they pulled right up to a 3 Series Beamer and a G37 and literally just crushed them.
Oh, really?
It rode right over them, like idled over them.
Jesus.
So I figure if this isn't going to get it up the hill, nothing will get up the hill, and I give up at that point. So. Well,
personally, I thought you needed 1,500 torque to get up the hill. But
this is still the factory turbo, so I guess if we wanted to, I just don't want to start breaking stuff,
Dude, like, how do short people like me get into this truck? Do we
dude, I mean, it's got like.
Do I need to get like rappelling equipment? Do I like to?
So my fiance B gave me the good.
Let me get my mountain climbing gear.
Yeah, and she didn't see the truck. We bought it sight unseen. I was confident enough knowing what I wanted. And I showed her a ton of pictures, but you can't really appreciate the true magnitude of this thing until you're standing in front of it.
How tall are you, Nick? You're like.
I am 6'1". Yeah,
so Nick is 6'1".
Yeah, it's up here.
Yeah.
But she freaked out when she saw it in person the first time, and I guess that's what they were saying too. They said typically everything goes smooth with, the guy's going to come pick it up, and then he brings his wife or significant other, and they absolutely freak out when they see it in person and say, what the hell are we going to be doing with this thing? But it has all the creature comforts here. So you open it up, the door comes down. It's a very easy step in, and you're in there with pretty pretty much minimal effort.
Yeah, and then here now you can just look down on everybody else on the road.
Yeah.
You know, and,
yeah, except for semis, then you're about equal height with the semis. But,
yeah, so you actually start to see what they're actually doing in their truck,
yeah,
which is driving half naked sometimes.
Yeah.
So anyway,
you could probably ride the HOV lane and no one will ever know because they can't see up there if you got another person or not.
That's right.
But anyhow, yeah, this is my truck. Enjoy.
All right, well let's open up the engine.
Yeah, absolutely.
So is it a painful process? You have to like.
No, dude, quick and easy. So no latches or anything from inside. There's two. I'm gonna need your help though. So.
I don't know about that, man. I didn't do my workout today.
You're gonna do it now.
Dude, is that a bullet antenna?
I guess so. Yeah. I don't know about it, but it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, America.
It's not stereotypical of American truck or anything.
I didn't have the testicles hanging off the back though.
Right.
Yeah.
They may not like the fact that you have a German colored truck.
I know.
Okay.
So 6.7 liter
This
Ford
is
Power Stroke diesel.
Dude,
Yeah.
can I just
Go for it.
I'm short
Here, climb up on the tire, bro.
and I'm like trying to, this is like as high as I can get this camera. You guys, this is ridiculous.
Here you go. Here, open this up. Stand on the tailgate and look.
Thank
over.
you. Thanks for reminding me that I'm super short. Okay.
All your skills are in your hands, though.
All right. That's right. That's what I tell the ladies.
That's right. So nice little cold air intake. Some blockout plates for the factory EGR that was removed, and then a lot of the exhaust work was done underneath. It's not really visible from here. But yeah, other than that and electronics, and we got a nice, reliable package that can scoot us down the road pretty good.
Yeah, man. That's cool. You know, fit a little Prius in your front, and it's like.
Stand back and look at this thing with the hood open. It's kind of wild. It's kind of Transformer-esque.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, everything works as it should. A really refined package for how extreme of a truck it is. And it's really a pleasure to drive. You know, obviously in tight parking situations, it can be a little challenging, but I think it's worth the effort. So
Yeah.
but we'll be largely off-road down in Baja with it. So
Cool.
Yeah.
And those lights are to blind all the animals down there.
Yeah. I can flip them on. It's daytime, but it'll probably still be pretty obnoxious.
Hey man, these are the eyeballs of a surgeon. Oh shit.
Yeah, so these at night will absolutely destroy it. Yeah.
That's right.
Impressive daytime, but yeah.
You too can kill zombies while you drive. All right, man. So let's wrap up this video. We're gonna have some videos of you rolling some coal, because that's what we do in America.
This is shot in Mexico. Just throwing that out there.
Yes, this is in Mexico. Clearly in Mexico. I drove my.
Baja on location to shoot this.
Exactly.
Thanks for coming on down, dude.
Exactly. And for the people of the world the cosmopolitan people who listen to our podcast and watch the Throttle Dogs, the term rolling coal does not refer to, you know, getting some charcoal to put into your barbecue. You will see what it means.
And honestly, like, I'm not a big fan of the whole rolling coal thing. Honestly, I think this tune's running a little rich right now, and we're probably going to clean it up, but it is what it is for now, and it's, I guess, a bit of a novelty at the moment, but it's probably going to be short-lived. So.
Yeah, well, that's good, man. There's some trees that are looking a little concerned right now. All right.
Pop check, pop. Recording, pop. Tap. Boom, pop, pop. Boom, ba doom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba ba doo, boom, 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 ba boom, boom. It's the Throttle Dogs with Rich Ha and CJ. That's it, right?